Welcome, welcome, welcome to JermaineAuNatural. I am Jermaine Ryan, and face.
Fix that face.
I'm finally cracking into another product that I purchased from last year's Detroit Natural Hair Expo. Beep. And that is the all-natural shave, hair, and skincare products brought to you by the Golden Grooming Company. And they are based here out of Detroit, continuing on with my weekend representing the D. Beep. All of the products are made for men of color, so they are all formulated and specified for our particular skin and hair needs. What I'm going to be doing for my skincare, it is going to be the Hydrating Face Wash. And does that come through? Are we seeing it clearly?
No.
And the Deep Clean Exfoliating Scrub. So the box that I have here was the sample box that they had available at the Natural Hair Expo. But if you do go onto their site, which will be linked below, they do have several different bundles for skincare, for your like face, for body care, hair care, just everything that they have in several different type of bundles. Even for your beard care, they have a bundle for that as well. So make sure you go down in the description box, check them out for more of the bundles and the specific things. So of course, like I said, because this is the sampler, everything is much smaller than what you're going to find on the site. These are 1 ounces. In reading the description and about between both the face wash and the exfoliator and the exfoliating wash is that they are both ideal for all skin types. So oily, combination, dry. Another thing that I do like about their products, I'm very impressed with their ingredients list. Very first thing on both of these, the very first ingredients is organic aloe leaf juice.
Yes.
It's aloe. It's aloe. That's what I use on my face every night. Like, or most days since I'm not going anyplace. That's what I put on my skin after I wash it or do a mask or like. Another thing that I really do like about the ingredients is that the key ingredients, a lot of the organic things, they're not midway down or at the bottom of the list, following behind a whole bunch of chemicals or say synthetics. A lot of the organic ingredients that are in here are right there at the top. I love that. Give me the good stuff. I'm just saying I want the things that are said to be beneficial for me to be the majority of what I am actually using. So before I wash, we're gonna talk about what it said, and then after using these for a little while, I'll probably use these for 2 weeks before I come back with a final review. So both things say that they're not gonna over dry the skin. Both things say that. The face wash says that it's going to gently clean. Now, as far as with the exfoliator, it says that it's going to gently exfoliate with the jojoba seeds. It said that it's going to keep the face renewed, oil-free, which applies to me, and shine-free. Definitely need that. And it says that it's going to do this all day. Also, another thing that I do like about this company is that 5% of their sales are donated to HBCUs and entrepreneurship programs for underserved kids. Can you want anything more from a company that not only gives you quality products with quality ingredients, but then they give back into the community? And being born and raised from Detroit, there are a lot of areas and a lot of people that can use those type of donations going back into our community. So love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's get into washing this face. I've got my room temperature bowl of water and I have my white towel to pat dry, because we always pat dry after we wash our face. Okay, let's let the wetness and messiness commence. Something I do want to point out is that the intro of this video, you may have saw the sunlight shining through this portion of my TV. Well, just to give you a timestamp on this video, little thing that was happening, with Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, and who knew it was going to be 3.5 hours later, but all right, first time opening this, so let's see what it looks and smells like. All right, so quite the creamy face wash. interesting scent. It's an interesting scent. I can't describe it. Maybe that's the jojoba oil. Okay, let me go ahead and rinse. You know what? Nope, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and rinse this off and then come back. And we pat dry. All right, skin is dry. I will say that after I rinsed off the deep cleaning exfoliating scrub, my skin felt moisturized. And even now it still feels moisturized, but it's still kind of damp. So like I said, I'm gonna test this out. I have very oily skin, as I have said in several videos. I'll come back in a few days, maybe later this week or in another couple of weeks. We'll see how long the 1 ounces last. Hey, it's me. Back after using the Golden Grooming Company based here in Detroit. Part of my long weekend with my, home team with my Detroit products. I am back to give my final thoughts on the hydrating face wash and the deep cleaning exfoliating scrub. I believe in the intro I talked about what it said and what it was going to do. Did I do that? So I used both of these for 2 weeks. I used this day and night, and then per the directions for the exfoliating scrub once a week. I think that they did everything that they said they were going to do as far as keeping my skin hydrated, and basically, I did not feel like I needed to use a toner with this. Really? My skin was very, very hydrated after using this. So I think with that, it definitely did everything that it said that it was going to do. Now, for the deep clean exfoliating scrub, it definitely was gentle. It did not overstrip my skin. It definitely was not dry afterwards. The little beads in there, like you could feel them, but they were just really, 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 really gentle. So it definitely did everything that it said that it was going to do there. Very, very personally for me and my skin type, I was not able to use these past those 2 weeks. I did get a breakout, and I think just because my skin is extremely oily, like my skin is really, really oily. Greasy. And with the amount of oils that are in both of these products, I think for my skin, it was just way too much oil between these and then what my skin naturally produces. But as far as the gentle cleaning, the not leaving the skin stripped, they definitely did those things. Part of the reason why I do feel like, even though I did have a small breakout, part of the reason why I do feel like they did still do everything that they said was because I was not oily still throughout the day. So it did keep my skin hydrated all day long. Picture one. Beep. This is all day. I think that I got up and washed my face that morning for work. So like 9:10, like 9:10 or 9:15, something like that. And that picture was at 12:08 a.m. So well over, a 12-hour period. And yet my face had a decent, for my skin, how I know it looks. Like this is a great amount of shine for that amount of time for my skin. And based on how I know my skin can really get, really get. This was good also with this other picture here. Beep. This too was an all-day picture. Got up, washed my face that morning. Not as long of a day. This one was at 7:40 p.m. And even still, from 9 that morning to 7, there's practically no shine outside of just the flash from the camera. Like there's no shine on my face. But my skin is hydrated. It doesn't look dry. It don't look ashy. So for that reason, I do feel that the products did work in that aspect. There may be people that have skin that's not as oily as mine, combination skin or dry skin, that these probably would be exceptional for. But just for my skin personally, I couldn't use it anymore. I just, I care about my skin, but I'm not obsessive. But if I can avoid breakouts, I can. And so even though for my skin, the pairing was not the best, I do appreciate that they're formulated for Black men, for men of color. I do appreciate that. And like I said, I really, really do like that the ingredients in both of these, most of them are organic, if not all of them. I definitely would recommend trying them out. Like I said, for my skin, just too much oil between the two. Somebody else may have oily skin, but not as oily mine. It may work out. I think that for someone with combination skin or dry skin, that these would be, or normal, I think that these actually would be ideal, and you may not have the same experience that I had over a prolonged time of using these. Everything will be linked below on the Golden Grooming Company so that you can definitely check them out themselves and all of the different bundles that they have. All of the ingredients are impressive, which is, you know, close to my heart. And I like the fact that they called my face handsome.
Oh, and you are, well, so handsome.
So comment down below, let me know if you've used these products, how well they have worked for you. Make sure that you like this video, like it, go ahead and press subscribe, punch the notification bell so that you can stay abreast. And once again, thank you for tuning into JermaineAuNatural, and I will see you in the next video.